What's up, guys? I am Amir, and I'm about to tell you about all the different types of potential energy. There is chemical potential energy, gravitational potential energy, and elastic potential energy. I'm going to show examples of all of these, starting with my favorite, chemical potential energy. Chemical potential energy is energy stored in the bonds between atoms and molecules. When we eat food, the chemicals in our stomach digest it, giving us energy. And when we put gas in a car, the chemical reaction makes it run. For example of CPE, we're going to do fizzy floating balloons. You don't need an empty water bottle, but because we're cool, we're going to use a flask. You'll also need balloons, baking soda, and vinegar. We're going to put this funnel in here, and we're going to add 4 tablespoons of vinegar. Here we go.
Cool.
And we're going to put the balloon on the funnel and add 4 teaspoons of baking soda. Here we go. A couple more. Whoa, it's overflowing. Shake it. Get all that stuff in there. Next, you put the balloon on a flask. Do not turn it over yet. Then you lift the balloon, emptying the baking soda into the vinegar. You ready?
Let's do the orange.
Yeah.
Hold to stop.
Yeah. Oh, it's droopy. Oh God.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. And this, my friend, is chemical potential energy. Next, we're going to show an example of gravitational potential energy. So, we're going to do the egg drop. GP is anything that can be pushed, pulled, or forced. PE is energy stored in an object as a result of its vertical position or height. So we're going to drop eggs from 3 different heights to see which one can splatter the most. The first egg will be dropped from about a foot from the ground. So we're going to do our second one about 3 feet from the ground. This last egg we're going to do about 6 feet from the ground. I'm going to let my mom do it. She's pretty tall. It came off. As you can see, the higher the egg was dropped, the more damage it did to the shell. And that is gravitational potential energy, guys. Last is elastic potential energy, guys. Elastic potential energy is energy stored in elastic materials as the result of stretching or compressing. EPE is anything that's stretchable, bendable, or flexible. For example, my little brother made this slingshot. Made of thick, elastic rubber bands and a bottle cap. We're going to be shooting a thimble. So, I'm going to shoot 3 times. The first time, I'm not going to pull it back that hard. Next, I'm going to pull back a little bit harder. Last, I'm going to pull back as hard as I can. Did you hear that sound? first shot, my second shot, and my third shot. The harder I pull back, the further it went. So that concludes my project on potential energy. Hope I get an A.